high school, we had a job fair at our high school. Well, not at our high school, we had an opportunity to go to a job fair. So, and at the job fair was all trades. There was like concrete roofers, heavy equipment, which I thought was really cool. I loved running an excavator or any sort of heavy equipment. I thought that was the coolest thing, but the money just isn't really there, the benefits, all that stuff. Like, it's a cool trade. Like, kid growing up in the country, like, I love that stuff. But it just, I didn't think deep about it and realize it just wasn't really for me. And then they had the local PUD out there. And I really kind of thought, man, this would be something cool to do. So I kind of asked them a few questions like, what kind of money did you make? Like, how do you get started? And they kind of told me at a very brief level of how to do it, but I still had lots of questions. So graduation is here. I kind of had it in my brain. I said, you know what? Maybe I just want to become a lineman. That seems really, really cool. Why? Well, I'm an adrenaline junkie. I love heights. I grew up climbing trees like 100 feet in the air. I love being able to work outside. Like, I grew up working outside with my hands. I can get dirty. Shoot, I can work long hours. I can work in any weather. I mean, I did. I grew up in Southwest Washington where it rained all the time, cold, windy. You'd have sun maybe 2 months out of the year. So like, I was used to it, and it was something that I really looked at and I was like, man, this would be cool. They make great money. They have great benefits, great retirement. You have the ability to travel, see the world, see the country. Like, there's a lot of benefits to this trade. Help your community. Like, you're not a first responder, but you are a first responder. When storms hit, power goes out, who are the people they call? They don't call firefighters when the power goes out. They call a lineman. So I just thought it was super cool. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna be a lineman. And that was it. So what did I do? Well, I just started Googling lineman. I don't know. I'm first generation lineman. I don't know anything. Like I said, my dad's a pipe fitter. I have no family, anything in the line trade at all. So I was lost. So I had Google, I had YouTube. I spent hours and hours and hours researching, trying to figure out, how do I even get started? What do I need? Where do I go? Like, there's so many unanswered questions I had, and I just didn't know. Then one day, my mom, she's like, well, she tells me, she goes, I have a family friend, you know, or she goes, I have a friend, her husband, he's a lineman. You should talk to him and see how he got started. And I was like, oh, well, perfect. There we go.